Right off the top tonight, another tragedy on Lake Michigan. 2 men are dead after drowning off the shores of Covert Township. That's just south of South Haven. 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson is live at the park where it happened. Danny?
Susie, we've just found out from a witness that those 2 men who died were actually best friends. 67-year-old Richard Drake and 71-year-old Arthur Walker were both from the east side of the state, and police tell us that they were here at Covert Township Park camping with a group of about 30. The men were swimming about 50 to 60 yards offshore in chest-high water at about 1 this afternoon. The lake is pretty rough today. There are 3 to 4 foot waves and a very strong undertow. Police tell us the 2 got into trouble, couldn't swim back, and within just about 3 to 5 minutes were already underwater. Witnesses and police were able to pull the 2 men out within just a few minutes and perform CPR on the beach, but it was too late.
We knew. I saw a guy out there bobbing around by the sandbar, and he didn't look like he was swimming. So we all started screaming, call 911, and my buddy and I swam out to him, and we're like, bring rafts, because we couldn't get him in. He was too heavy. And finally, a guy brought a raft out, and we finally pulled him in on that darn thing, and he'd just been in the water too long. My God.
Today was a very dangerous day on the lake. Police told us earlier today that within an hour of this tragedy, they got called out to a South Haven State Park where 2 14-year-old boys were reported drowned. They were able to get on the scene and rescue those 2, so those 2 boys were saved, but it is a very rough time on the lake. They say to keep caution if you are planning on heading out to the lake this weekend, and this is the 3rd drowning in Covert Township in 3 weeks. Live in Covert Township, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.
Thank you, Danny. Those 2 men are the latest in a string of recent drownings in Lake Michigan, as Danny was telling you. By our count, 6 people have now drowned since May 29th. In most cases, rough waters were reported, as you saw in today's incident. Those victims ranged in age from 6 to 55.